What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome back to FTB Infinity. Yep, I have the I'm Different hat on. That's what it's called. I'm Different. Why? Because I like it. I like the reference because Portal is awesome, and if you didn't know that, go play Portal because it's amazing. But I am different, so it's perfect for me. It's perfect. All right, so yes, as you see, I have it's not done. No, it's not done. But I have added a lot to it. And you see this little guy over here? I'm actually really excited for this because this is amazing. Because one of the problems with reactors is that it's hard normally to regulate the power usage. Right? So when you have this thing going, normally this thing is either chock full and you're actually wasting Yellorium, going through the system and stuff. You're overproducing or you're underproducing, and you got to come up top and adjust all these guys and things like this just to make it balance, and it's a whole big pain. But guess what? There's a way to automate that entire process with three things, one of which is a cable. So two things: the reactor Rednet port. Now this thing, it looks pretty complicated, but the basic idea is that you send signal in and you take signal out, redstone signal, I believe. And what I have here is I'm outputting the energy amount, how much energy it has on the white channel, and I'm inputting the change control rod insertion on the black. So then you have this guy right here. Then this guy is very, very complicated, and I will be the first to admit I have no idea how it works, but I saw a video. Basically, I just copied that video, and that video will be in the description. This guy, he knows a lot more about it than I do. There's a book on it in-game, which I didn't make. I just literally copied exactly what he did, and it worked. So let's take a look at this. It's very, very complicated. The basic idea, when you come into this, if you want to set this up, that is, you go down this list. All of these will already be here. You come to the to input, and you leave the bottom one here to constant 0, and you change this. You can click this to change what it is. You just click it till it's IOU, which means input, output, up. And the white channel is what I want to do it on. And this same thing, you can change this by clicking on it, and this is the black channel. Now, if you remember the white and black. So if you come here, it's sending that power signal out on the white channel directly into this block. And based on that input, it's going to bring in, or it's going to send out the appropriate signal back to that same one. So this is, it's sending out the power, it's sending in this. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to automatically adjust the fuel rod insertion based on how much you're actually using of the reactor. So as I hook things up to this whole system will automatically increase or decrease the control rod insertion to perfectly balance your power usage. You see it's going up now because, well, it needed to, but you'll see it kind of balances out and it slowly goes up, and then you see how it's kind of bouncing up and down right there? That's the control rod insertion that's being changed by this guy. And it's amazing. It's fantastic, because what that means, this guy, as soon as I hook up an automated way to give it Yellorium ingots and take out the cyanide, I can reprocess that and send it into the same chest and all that good stuff. As soon as I do that, this thing it requires no maintenance. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I set up a quarry to be sure that I get the Yellorium that I need, but other than that, I don't have to worry about it. Now, I will be adding in all of the other ones just because, but I don't have to mess with this guy anymore. This is our power. Now, I do need to make tesseracts to pull off of it and probably make some more power taps in order to maximize how much power is actually sent into the tesseract, so I can pull a lot more things off of it at one time. Because right now it's limited, I believe, to 10,000 per port here. Now, this guy can hold 20,000. At the time I hooked this up, and I didn't know that this had a max of 10,000. But if you look at the other conduits, if you want to use the conduits, this is only 5,000. So you kind of do want to go to the big one, even though you're not using the full capacity of the conduit itself. in order to get the full capacity of the power tap, you need something more than that anyway. So it's not a huge deal that I use that one. But this is going to be our power source. We can change everything over. I can move all of this, the fluid, I can make some tesseracts for. I just got to make a bunch of tesseracts and hook everything up to power. And I also want to clean this whole area up today. That's what I want to do. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't even have a design in mind. But by telling you right at the beginning of the video, it's going to push me to design something. So hopefully in the next little clip that I'm going to bring you in on here in a second, I'll have something built out. I'll have something done that's going to be pretty awesome. All right, so I have done a little bit of work. As you see, this is now fixed. And this is made. So I have this going, and this is not permanent. This is most likely going to change, but this way, the temporary area, at least it looks decent. It doesn't look bad at all. I also, as you can see, put in some blue. I did tie it in. I think it looks a lot better, especially since, you know, when you have the wedge slopes like this, it breaks it up and it doesn't you do the connected texture that I like to see. But I also changed up these paths a little bit. You know, not a whole lot has changed, mostly aesthetic, but I moved things around so now that it's a lot easier to see and it's not going to bother me so much. But if you look down in here, I have something currently charging. It's almost done. It is very, very, very close to being done. Now, what is this thing? Well, I'm going to preface this by saying that the mining crafter yet again left one, and I'm going to use his words, one behemoth of a comment. And again, lots of information. Dude knows a lot of stuff. So I'm not going to mention it all, but I am going to mention a few things that he said. He was like, why, you know, you should get the Sword of the Wyvern. And I was like, or Wyvern? I did look it up, but I forget which one it was. Wyvern, I think it is. But I went ahead and made all of these and, you know, the Wyvern flux capacitor, which is what you see charging. Now, what this thing does is basically it's a backup. And if I go here and right click, now it's charging the hotbar, apparently. I don't know if that will still charge it in here. I'm not sure. I really don't know. We're going to have to test this out a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I also got the bow. I got the shovel, the sword, you know, all those things. Eventually, they'll all be, you know... Ooh, are you going to... Can I charge, like, everything? How many modes do you have? Armor and held item. There we go. And there it is. It's charging up. Perfect. Wonderful. So now everything's charged. Armor and held item. Armor and hotbar. There we go. Let's do that one. Hopefully that'll still work. We're going to find out. Hopefully it does. Anyway, so, you know, there were a few things he mentioned. Another was a thing called the florb. And I don't think this is practical for use in what he mentioned, but it is interesting nonetheless. So let's go ahead and grab a couple buckets. Yeah, we'll just grab one. One will work. So what you can do, let's see. That's not what I want. I want you. Empty. Give me the bucket back. Put in a florb and fill. So what this does, this thing is pretty awesome. All right. So basically it's a throwable bucket. So I can just be like, boop, bam, water source block. And it's just awesome like that. I don't... The reason I say it probably won't work well for this is because I would have to remove all of this top glass. And aiming it is, you know, if you... No, I can't throw an empty one apparently, but it kind of arcs downward. It'd be hard to aim and I'd miss a lot and I'd have to use a lot of florbs. And, you know, the slag, it's not hard to get, but I have to use the induction smelter for a few things. And you can actually go back and forth. What I was doing, let me show you what I'm talking about, because this is interesting. If you have a reason to have a bunch of slag, you can do this as well. And it's basically you'll be trading sand for slag. What? That is not how you spell copper. I have 16. Perfect. That'll work. So what you can do is, I believe you can come right to the induction smelter and go like this. Yes. And there's a chance you'll get a piece of slag. There's the piece of slag. So then what you can do is after these are done, you can go through and you can be like, okay, well, I need to use the dust for it. You can make it in back into dust and then put it back into the induction smelter. And you can hook to both of these side by side and literally have it completely automated to have it going back and forth automatically to just get a huge amount of slag. And it's, you know, it's kind of something you can do. Now, I don't have a reason to have that much slag at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. But you're literally just trading sand for slag, which is okay, especially when you're mining like I am, and I'm like mining half of a desert. So I actually have a whole bunch of sand. I mean, I have 21,000 sand, so I have a whole lot of that. But it's kind of, you know, one of those cool little things. So here we are in, wait, where are we? Yep, that's right. We are now in the Twilight. Why am I here? Because the Twilight is amazing, and I absolutely love the Twilight. Now, in the last series I went through, we went all the way through as far as we could, and it wasn't done being developed yet. I don't know if it is now. I'm not entirely sure. Are the achievements going to show us? Let's find out. Okay, so they're not even... They're not going to show yet until we get closer. So we have to do these things. We have to get all of them done before we can figure out exactly how far we're actually able to go. Now, it might turn out that we can't get any further than we did in the last series, and that's okay. That's not a big deal because just in case it is updated... Really, dude? Really? Wow, you're actually... the sword isn't as strong as I thought it... How do I just now get Monster Hunter? Anyway, so just in case it is updated by the time... you know, I'm done with this series, we can actually go through and just jump into the Twilight to see exactly what's going on with the later stuff as soon as it comes out. We don't have to worry so much about, you know, completing it once we learn of that. Anyway, so the way I'm going to do this time is we're actually just going to follow the achievements, which is a very good way to do it because in the last series, I looked it up and it was kind of complicated. It really wasn't all that easy to tell exactly where I had to go. And then later on, I figured out exactly what I had to do. And it just kind of told me. So, oh, that's what I got. I got Twilight Hunter somehow from the zombie. Anyway, so, yeah, that's totally a thing. All right, so, huh. Okay, this is kind of cool. I don't remember these being in the other one, although I could just be losing my mind. I'm not sure. All right, anyway, so we're going to go ahead. We do want this map. I can see for miles. So we want to go through. We want to look at this. With fire, it writes, craft the magic map focus with a raven's feather, glowstone dust, and torchberries. So the first thing I want to do is I want to find all of these things. Glowstone shouldn't be all that difficult to find. Unless things changed, which they may have, because usually they're hanging from trees and stuff. There's a ram there, but that's pretty much pointless. What? Why are there no glowstone? There's usually glowstone hanging from these trees. Anyway, so the basic idea is that I just need to find a raven, which could take forever unless things changed. I need to find the glowstone, and I need torchberries. So I'm going to go find those. I'm going to craft that magic map, and then we're going to get it going on this whole Twilight Forest thing. Alright, so here we go. You can see that I do have the map, and the first thing we need to do is go ahead and just slay the Naga in its forest courtyard. Now, I was fortunate enough, my exit is right over there. And we have a courtyard, like, right here. So this is not a huge deal for me. Shouldn't be all that difficult, although my sword isn't as strong as I want it to be. But, come here, man. What are you doing? He's breaking down everything. Come here. Come here. Come hither. Now you're facing me. Now you're... What are you doing, man? Yeah, see, he's not even hurting me at all. There we go. Got it. Naga Hunter. Done deal. Alright, so what's next? After this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got the shimmering Naga scale. That's cool. The barriers surrounding the Lich Tower. Oh, we have the Lich Hunter. All right, so slay the Lich at the top of his tower. Okay, not a problem. Require. Okay, so I just have to do this. All right, so now I don't know where a Lich Tower is, but as soon as I find one, I'll bring you right back. Aha, Lich Tower. All right, so the basic idea of this guy, and when you normally come through here, is to go ahead and, you know, you kind of crawl through this area and you find the center of this place and you climb up the stairs. This is one of those reasons I think Twilight Forest is probably updated. It's because I don't remember these things ever being here, but I don't know. But you find out where you got to go and you just keep going upwards. And eventually you're going to come to somewhere important. But me, I can fly. So we're just going to fly all the way to the top where we need to be, and we're gonna kill this Lich guy. Now, in the last series, I actually had trouble with this, and I believe it was related to the deflection that I actually had on my... Hello? Are you here? What are you? Naga spawner? What? What is this about? I don't understand. Anyway, I had trouble with the Naga situation because of, I believe I had the, what is it called? Blood magic gear on, and I deflected arrows, which I think made me deflect their projectiles, which means I can't hit them back at them and all that good stuff. Why are you a Naga spawner here now? I don't, what? Alright, well, it appears that I might just have to find another one because this is not what it's supposed to be. I don't think you're supposed to have a Naga spawner in the middle of a Lich Tower. I don't think that is what's supposed to... Oh! What happened? Oh my goodness, this thing is like crazy. This thing is nuts. Oh my goodness, what is going on? My game cannot keep up. Something is going on with this stuff. Like, I'm glitching like crazy. Are you gonna work now this, you know, this time when I get to the top of this? Are you gonna be something that works? Oh my goodness gracious, this is ridiculous. Are you gonna be... There's a book there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, I don't know what the heck is going on. You go away. I don't need the book. Alright, so I need to deflect the projectiles. Yeah, see? That sounded like a shield breaking to me. Ooh. Okay, maybe I just hit him. Wow, this is terrifying, actually. Holy crap. Wow, they are so much more active this time. Okay, let's get out of here, because this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Oh, my goodness. Stop glitching. I need this whole situation to load. I need it all to load, and it's very, very slow. All right, I'm going to try to relog real quick, and I'm going to see if that helps anything at all, because this is kind of ridiculous. My frames are really, really low. I'm at, okay, well, yeah, I'm at 30 frames, 24. This is just ridiculous. Hopefully reloading will help. I don't know. We're going to find out. Right, so I have relogged, and it's now been a day, I think. 1 day? 2 days? I don't know. It's been a little while since I was last recording. But I do know I rewatched some of the footage and I went in here and it was all very, very bad. There's the explosion. I don't know. It's lagging out like crazy. The game is just being insane. It's being insane. It's the thing that it's being. Okay, so we do have our stuff. We're going to try this. And I'm going to take a different tactic this time. I'm going to fly up. Hopefully that means I can avoid the exploding ones. Like this guy's about to throw an exploding one. There's the exploding one. So hopefully if I do this, they will launch them at me. Oh, there's another exploding one. Ooh. I don't know how to do this. Okay, 2 exploding ones. That's not good. Oh, another exploding one. Do I need to hit the exploding ones back? I don't know how this is going to work. Apparently I just did. I don't know how to do this. I know you're supposed to reflect these things. I don't know what is going on. What is happening? Oh, I hit one of them, I think. Ow. Oh, I think I hit another one. Yeah, okay, so I'm doing the right thing. The little blue ones are the ones you gotta hit back at him. Oh, that's a booming one. That, yeah, it's a booming one. What? Ooh. No? Nope, still 2 shields. There's 2 exploding ones. I don't want to mess with that. So we're gonna get out of the... Ooh. Get out of the way. There's another exploding one. Ow. Those things hurt quite a bit. You gotta, like... Ah, got him. Okay, there's one more. I got one more shield, and then I should be able to kill him. Ooh. Oh. Flew out the hole. That was an accident. Oh, couple exploding ones. I don't think the exploding ones actually hurt me. I think it's the other ones when I missed, you know, when I failed to actually hit them. I don't know, though. I could be wrong. Gotcha. So now, yeah, now you have zombies, and I should be able to hit you. Enough. Ooh. I gotta keep an eye on my health. I do not want to die. But this guy is actually difficult, even though it's unmodded, and I have, like, super awesome gear and everything. So he has the zombie scepter. That's pretty obvious now. Okay, come on, dude. I really need to get some enchants on this thing, that's for sure. Ah, I got it. I got it. Touched by undeath. Perfect. Oh, there's a book shooting at me, too. Go away, book. There's a couple books shooting at me. Alright, alright. I think I'm okay for now. Let's go ahead and gather this stuff. Let's go up to here. Alright, now we'll take a look at our achievements. What do we have next? Alright, so we got all that. Naga armor. Oh, that's cool. Craft both Naga scale, chest, and leg armor. We can do that later to get the thing. Acquire all 3 scepters. That's something else. That doesn't matter. Use the magic of the Lynch's scepter to clear away poisonous mosquitoes in the swamp. Okay, so the swamp is next. That's what we're going to now. We have that. We need to go to the swamp, apparently. Because this is the way it continues. There's a Hydra Slayer, but we need the Mighty Stroganoff. So now we need to find a swamp. And once I do that, I will be right back. All right, and here is the swamp. And as you see, I'm not getting hunger, which is very, very good, because normally when you come into a swamp and you haven't killed the appropriate boss, being the Lich, the Lich boss, then you get hunger, and it is really, really bad. I think there's some other stuff too. I don't know. But things could have changed. It does seem like the pack was updated. If they added the other stuff later, I have no idea. But certain things are tweaked out a little bit. Maybe it was just fine-tuning or whatnot. But for right now, we're going to remain hopeful that I can get further than I did in the last series. But what we have here is basically, this is what you're looking for, sort of. Normally, it's straight down into the pit, and you have the maze, and you have all the good stuff, but I can break the maze stone. It takes a while, as you see there, but it is possible to do, and I broke it down into this level here, which is, yeah, you know, one of those situations. Oh, go away, man. Go away! There we go. So, I mean, it's what it is. It's a maze. It's basically just like that. Now I have some torches that I can go around and use. I don't have a whole lot of torches, but I do need to find where I'm going to go. You're going to blow up. Hey. Stay away from me. Oh, there's a boom. Well, they can blow up maze stone. That's a good thing to know. But, you know, I just basically have to go around until I can find everything that I need. Wow. Made a bunch. Ooh. Big booms here. Anyway, but yes, like I've been trying to say for a couple minutes now, all I need to do is I need to go around until I can find the down area. There's one place in this entire maze where you can go down further, because the cage that the mushroom or minishroom or whatever he's called is held, the place where he resides, is encased in unbreakable stone or maze stone or something. I don't know exactly, but I do know that even though I may be able to break through it, which I don't think I can, but even if I can, I don't want to, because it's kind of cheating. Now, I did break through, as you saw in this other place, which I need to find. Torches. Thank you, torches. Nope. I'm going the wrong way. But in the other area, I did break through, and I did find, you know, this. But that's only because it wasn't a clear sight. Usually, it's straight down into it. You don't have to worry so much about it or anything like that. But for now, we're going to go and try to do this legit. Hopefully, I can find out where I need to go, and it won't be too big of a deal. But let me get to this, and I'll be right back. This is what you're looking for inside this maze. This is the only way down as far as I know. But we're also going to test to see if we can break some of this stuff. Although I'm pretty sure we can't. Now, I do want to point something out about this sword. It's amazing because it hits a 3x3. Which is what, you know, the mining crafter said. He recommended that I get this sword. I don't know if it was for this point, but it is very, very useful for the slimes because you hit all of them at one time and it's amazing. You need to go away, dude. But hitting a 3x3 is very handy. Like, there's very seldom a time or place that you're only going to want to hit one mob at a time. So this just always hits all of them and it's great. It's fantastic. Anyway, so now inside this room, there should be... I don't believe this second level is as big. I thought it was just a one room. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I found it. Hold on. How do I get out of here? It was around the corner and here we go. Okay. Let me mark this. Hi, dude. Oh, how many of you are there? Come here. All of you come together so I can hit you all at one time. What are you doing? Is that like your charge? Is that what that's supposed to be? There we go. Okay. Go away from me. Die. Die, die, die. Okay. Am I good now? Down spot. Perfect. Alright, now I have that marked. Which way did I go? Did I go this way? I did not. Let's go back. I know it was very close to this place, and I wish I would have set my waypoint before anything else. Was it over here? Oh, not that way. I don't remember what it looked like. Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, so, I know it was one of these directions. Okay, I found it. I don't think this is the same direction, but it is a direction. All right, that's good. But basically, this is what you're looking for in this scenario. Now, this hits a 3x3, I believe. So, if it breaks fences, I'm thinking it doesn't. Not in the 3x3. When you're in this mode, 3x3 with the pickaxe, it doesn't break, you know, normal things like this. Which is kind of crappy. I'm not a big fan of that. Come here, man. Come here. Come hither. Alright, I'll break this one too then. Come here, dude. Oh, are you strong? Are you like super strong? You're running from me. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh, you don't really hurt me, so I'm good. Bam! Got it. Mighty Stroganoff. Perfect. And we got some chests here. We'll check these out real quick. I don't really need those. I'll take the potion of healing though. More of this stuff. I'll take you and you. Sure. Bunches of those. And the last one. We'll take some of you guys and another one of those just because, and you just because. Alright, well, that seems to be about it for this guy. After you do that, you're ready to move on to the next one, which this is dangerous to do right now, but you get the drift. Yeah, so now you're moving on to the Hydra. The Hydra is next. However, that is about all I have time for at the moment. I still have the I'm different on. Perfect. So, anyway, if you liked the episode, click that like button. You want to see more, and you want to see me take on the rest of the Twilight, then don't forget to subscribe and watch the next video. Also, don't forget, you can comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.